Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, back for a new episode of What Flick Will Pauly Pick. I think the last time we did one was actually last year. Yes, 2020, the last of the What Flick Will Pauly Pick. But it's been quite a while since I've actually done this, so I had to look up what won the last one, and it is Zombieland Double Tap. That's right, it's the second film. It'll be a first time watch for me, so never saw it at the cinema. I bought the double pack, the Blu-ray pack, so I do remember the first one. I do remember enjoying it. It's kind of like Shaun of the Dead meets The Walking Dead. Very comical with Woody Harrelson and that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. So let's get the movie out of the box, put it in the Blu-ray player, and let's watch Zombieland Double Tap. And then afterwards, I'll give you my little review, and we'll pick out another 5 for the next What Flick.
What Flick Will Pauly Pick?
So when the title of the second film was first announced, I thought it was actually to do with running water taps. You know, you have a dual tap. I thought that's why they called it double tap. Yes, I know. Yes, you can laugh now. But it actually means, well, a double tap to the head. But that's just me being stupid. As you can see, we have the whole of the cast back, which is absolutely fantastic. She's all grown up now. Let's have a look. There we go. So there's Zombieland and there is Zombieland Double Tap. So let's grab that. Lovely and shiny. You don't get that on digital, do you? You can't boast about your shiny disc. Okie dokie, here we go then. Oh, love it. Love that.
Meanwhile.
So till next time, this is Columbus, Ohio, on behalf of Wichita, Little Rock, Reno, and Tallahassee, saying, hasta la vista, baby. That one's for you, Flagstaff.
After that film, does anybody really want to see Garfield 3, Flabby Tabby? I really do. Okay, so Zombieland Double Tap. Same humour as the first film. I love the rules, Jesse Eisenberg's rules that come bouncing onto the screen and then just casually walk past them and one of them falls down. This film catches up with all 4 of them. Columbus, Tallahassee, Wichita and Little Rock. Just name anywhere in America. Yes, as they've been on the road for many years and they, first of all, at the beginning of the film, find their place to stay. Where else just stay? The White House. Yes, you got the Oval Office. I wonder why they call it the Oval Office. You got the Lincoln bedroom and they just make themselves at home. Being on the road for so long, Wichita and Little Rock decide that they want to go out on their own, which leaves the other 2 left in the White House. And these 2 head out to a mall to look for supplies, and they stumble into Madison. Yes, she's perfectly safe from zombies, because zombies eat people with brains. But Wichita decides to come back to the White House, and Little Rock decides to go out onto the road. Abigail Breslin, Little Rock returning, and go and find her own place in the world, and meets the local guitar-toting hippie, and they just head off. So Zombieland Double Tap turns into a zombie road trip. Yes, they all pack up from the White House, get in the car, head out, and they head out to Graceland, place that they've always wanted to go to. Unfortunately, when they get there, Graceland's not all that intact, but there is a rather brightly lit hotel / Elvis museum, and they find Ahsoka Tano herself, Rosario Dawson, living in this Elvis / hotel. So the film again is all about killing zombies. There is a new breed of zombie that they've encountered, which they name the T-800. You've got to, isn't it? It's an advanced killing machine. Yes, God knows what happens if they ever meet the T-1000. These are faster, slicker, harder to kill zombies. So it ends up being like 10 tap, not double tap. They do eventually catch up with Little Rock in this big kind of homemade like zombie encampment. It just looks like something straight out of the 60s. And battle ensues with all of these T-800 zombies, and it's a massive bloodbath. And whether or not we actually get a Zombieland 3, it does leave it open. Personally, I think they should go back and do a Zombieland prequel with Bill Murray. Yes. So I did enjoy the film, really good. Lots of action, lots of witty one-liners. The cast were fantastic. Jesse Eisenberg was brilliant. Emma Stone, she didn't have as much in this film to do as she did in the first film. Woody Harrelson, so funny, especially when he's interacting with Madison and Abigail Breslin. Again, she didn't really have a massive lot to do in this film, but the whole cast works so well, and it's a joy to watch this ensemble cast on screen. The effects are good, the zombie effects are good, the decapitations are good. The music is really good with Elvis thrown in for good measure. Picture quality is really good. I watched the Blu-ray. I haven't actually got the 4K. The sound was DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, which upscaled it to Neuro. Lots of punch to it, lots of use of the subwoofer. The gunshots were loud. Jesse Eisenberg's narration, you know, telling us what was going on, was on the forefront of the centre speakers, so it was louder than the rest of the audio track. But all in all, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It's not a very long film. It's only, well, the film itself is about an hour and a half, and then you add the credits, so it only runs up to about an hour and 39 minutes. But I think if they'd stretched it out for like 2 hours, I think maybe it would have been slow in a few places. So I think it was perfectly timed. So how would I rate Zombieland Double Tap on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna give it 7.5 double taps to the head out of 10. Yeah, not as exciting as the first film. I think the first film caught a lot of magic, and although this is a new story, it's kind of like retelling certain things, you know. It's just following these characters, repeating what they were doing in the first film. But it does have a good story element to it. Okay, so there we go. So that is Zombieland Double Tap, all done. Okay, now I've had a really good shake of the tin. I've shaken the tin a bit about like Elvis, yes. So we've got some fresh Blu-rays to look at. These are still all of the ones that were in here. I haven't put anything new in. I figured don't put anything new in so that we can get through some of these. Right, so let's pick out 5 new ones then, shall we? Let's see what we're going to get. What do we got here then? So we have The Rover. Can't remember what that's about. I think it might be Robert Pattinson, maybe. Not too sure. So that's The Rover. What have we got? What's this one? Dragged Across Concrete. Oh yes, from the is it the director of Bone Tomahawk? Although I haven't seen Brawl in Prison Cell Block H or whatever it's called yet. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Then we have All the Money in the World. That's the one where Kevin Spacey was replaced, wasn't he? With Christopher Plummer, I think. What else have we got? Let's get right down the bottom here. Okay, what's this one? And then we have Chappie. I haven't seen that actually, so that would be a first time watch. In fact, most of these I think are first time watch. And then the 5th one, come here, is Blinded by the Light. Isn't that the Bruce Springsteen one? Okay, dokie. So, blimey, that's a bit of a mixture, isn't it? A bit of a mixed bag. some of the ones there that I've bought ages ago. Let's put them in order. Right, so we have the Rover, dragged across concrete, blinded by the light, Chappie, and all the money in the world. Okay, so in order to cast your vote, down in the comment section, at the top of the comment section, is a straw poll link. So just click on that link, it will take you to the voting poll, make your selection, and that's about it. And then hopefully not in 3 months' time, we'll watch whatever comes out. But hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below which is your favourite Zombieland movie. And if they do a trilogy, which I really hope they do, what would you have it based around? Would you have a prequel? Would you have a new cast? Where would you go? So how would you want the third film to be? And I'll see you on the next video. Bye!